Hello, everyone. I can finally make the Seti Astro Cosmic Clarity Suite video I've been wanting to make. Frank has been, the developer, has been updating all of the applications pretty frequently, and I think things have calmed down enough that I can now show you what the benefits of the Cosmic Clarity Suite are. So uh, I'll put links for his site in the description below the video. You would want to go to the Astro Programs section of his webpage, and you want to go to Cosmic Clarity and select the folder here, and then download the appropriate Cosmic Clarity suite for your OS. Then you want to go back to your Astro programs and grab the Seti Astro suite. Get it here. And you can see that it was updated today, which is the 10th, December 10th, 2024. Grab the one that's appropriate for your OS. And then once you get them, you will need to, in my case, I created a folder on my C drive called Seti Astro. And I moved the Seti Astro suite underscore Windows executable into this folder. And then after unzipping the Cosmic Clarity Suite windows, I moved the folder that was within that folder into my Seti Astro program. And the reason why I did that is because it's easier for me when I run the Seti Astro Windows executable when I need to point to this folder for the Cosmic Clarity suites or the Cosmic Clarity, which I can show you now. You need to point to that folder here. So you would click on the gear icon, select Cosmic Clarity Windows, select that, and now all those AIs that are in that folder will be able to be accessed by the Cosmic Clarity Sharpen and Denoise programs. So we'll just run through what the suite offers. There's an XISF liberator. This is a place that if for some reason you accidentally saved XISF or you're using XISF and you need to convert stuff to another format, you can do that here by batch processing. This is the Cosmic Clarity section, which I'll get into momentarily. The Cosmic Clarity Satellite, this is an interesting program because you can monitor your lights folder, and as the lights hit that folder, this program will take a look at each image, and if there's a streak in it, it will attempt to repair the streak, or you can make the streak super black. And the reason why you might want to do that is repairing the streak isn't 100% perfect. It's pretty good, but it's not perfect, and you can still see where the streak was in the data. By replacing the streak with super black, your stackers will ignore that super black data. So I would prefer to use this, but you can do whatever you want. You can save or skip saving all of the images and only save the ones with streaks. And this is where you would set up your input monitoring folder and then the output folder. Statistical stretch, I will be showing you how I use that. Narrowband to RGB stars. I'm not one to be using this. I would use other programs to do this. There's a star stretch, so if you have star only images, you can use this. If you, for some reason, have halos on your stars, you would bring in those star only images, and this will remove halos. I'm not quite sure what a continuum image is, so I would probably never use this, but you never know. What's in my image is very powerful, and I will be showing you this, and I can show you this now. So we'll just say 43 minus 78, 20, 100. We want to go Eastern, and my latitude, we'll say 60. And we'll pick NGC. You want to be careful with this. The more stuff you're selecting, the longer it's going to take. So now it's calculating. It's going out to the web to get these. This is the current moon phase. And these are all the NGC targets that would be up at 8 o'clock, I think that is. So you could save this list to a CVS file, which you can then load into whatever program you would like to view them with. But for now, let's go to Cosmic Clarity. I am going to use my M31 image, and this thing is big. So the reason why I want to use it, now I'm going to auto stretch it, and the auto stretch is going to be a little hot, but it will not affect what I want to show. Okay, so I'm just going to use the stock settings, not going to change anything. I'm going to use the GPU. I'm going to sharpen in both modes, which is stellar and non-stellar. I am not going to sharpen each channel individually, but you can. That really lengthens the amount of time it takes. And as I said, I'm going to leave these the way they are. So you can do the whole image, or you can do a little preview by selecting this. You want to auto stretch it. There it is. See what we get here. So now I've selected the preview visible area, and I think Frank is still working on this because or not. But you can see it's really helped. That's this area here. It's really helped these stars pop out. We'll undo this again. And then we'll process it and see if it, for some reason, comes out better. Yeah, nope. I don't know why it's doing this, but this is mainly to show you what happens to the stars. So now I am happy with the way the stars are going. So I'm just going to execute this. and it's going to work on the whole image. And this is 10,000 by 62 or 400 pixels. It's a big ass image. So this will just show you how long it takes with the stock settings. And then we can kind of zoom around and I can show you what, oops, didn't want to do that. So it's moving along fairly quickly, mainly because it's using the CUDA cores on my graphics card. Which I think I've got 2,600 or 26,000 CUDA cores. It's a lot. So again, this is a 10,000 by 62 or 6,400 pixel image. So there's a lot of data here. And I'm really zoomed in on this just to show you what it does to how it really helps pop the stars and gives it a much better feel. Okay, it's just about finished. Okay, now you can see what it's done to those stars. I mean, they are much nicer looking. So we'll go back to the original. And again, this is a big ass image, so it's going to take a moment. And you can see how it's pulled those stars out. We'll go back to current. And boom, those stars, they just pop out like there's no tomorrow. We'll look at this area here. We'll go back to the original. And you can see how we've lost all the definition of these stars. You can tell they're there, but this program, whoops, this program really helps to pull those out of the muck. And again, I'm really zoomed in on this. And there you can see all those stars. And the definition of the arms even looks better. So now I'm going to go to the denoise and just execute that. Now, this program would be similar to what noise or blur exterminator does for PixInsight. It isn't quite 100% one-to-one, but it is pretty close. Close enough that when you consider the cost of Blur Exterminator and Seti Astro's programs being free, I kind of lean towards Seti Astros. Okay, so there's the blur, and you can see that it's smoothed out things, and we still have the definition of the stars. Now again, this image is not, I would not stretch it like this far. I would get a lot more definition within the core, but this is just to show you what the Seti Astro tools are capable of doing. Now we want to go to statistical stretch, and I'm going to load up an image. And again, this image is going to be rough. And I'm using this image for a specific purpose. It's got a ton of galaxies in it. And I want to use the what's in my image to be able to show you what those galaxies are. So I'm just going to stretch it using the, oops, sorry, using the stock settings. And we will zoom out. Okay, so obviously this is M51 and there's just a ton of freaking galaxies in this image. But the stretch isn't the best. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back off to something like this, and then I'm going to boost the curves a little bit, maybe something like this. And we'll preview the stretch again. And that's much nicer. So for those that are having trouble with stretching, whether it's a histogram stretch or the GHS uh, stretch, or you're using curves to stretch and you're just not quite getting there, this tool can help you get to where you need, you're going to be very close, and then you can continue working on the image using whatever other tools you would prefer. So I would save this out. And now we're going to go into what's in my image, and I'm going to load that stretched image. There she be. And again, you can see it, because I had smoke, I shot this during a smoky period. I lost the background, but that's okay. I still got all the other stuff. So what I want to do is the first time you would use this program, it's going to ask you for an astrometry.net key, which you can get off the astrometry.net website. And you would have to log or sign in or create an account. And then you would get the API key and enter that into the window when it asks you the first time. After the first time, it doesn't need to see that anymore. So what you would do is hold the Shift key and drag out a little selection. And I'm going to click Show Names, and I want to, oops. I want to query Sinbad and see what happens. So it's found within this area, it's found a lot of stuff. Some of it, like that one and that one, and you can see what happens is when I select these, it changes the highlight down here. But that is a galaxy. And if we double click on it, it will take us to the Sinbad website that has all the data on it. But we want to back out and go to this one. And I want you to remember what this looks like, and we'll double click it and we'll go to the Sinbad website. And it, I'm not sure who takes this or what scope made this image, but you can see it's very close to what I have. There's the blue right here. So I think I did pretty good on this one. And it is, here's the redshift number for it. Now, I don't know what redshift means, other than it's a long ass ways away. And then the co-moving radial distance is this number. It doesn't give me a surface brightness, but I'm sure somewhere I could probably find that. So now let's go to another interesting place up here. And we will clear this. I'll make another control drag and we'll check Sinbad again. And we'll select this and there she be. Now this one isn't quite as nice as, or mine isn't quite as nice because it's at the edge of my field of view. You can see I have a little bit of elongation happening here, but that still allowed, it still found it. So let's go and find what this guy is right here. We'll drag that out. We'll search, just query the Sinbad. And there's a lot of galaxies and stuff here. But this is the one we want. And again, I am very close to having which, you know, this is from my frickin' driveway on a smoky summer night. Not bad. I think there's one right here. Try and narrow the field of view. And it found it. And there, it's definitely a galaxy. There's an X-ray source. Let's see, which one is that? Yeah, I don't see it. But I'm not looking in X-rays, so I probably would never see it. And then this is a, what is this? Long type. High proper motion star, whatever that means. So it's just amazing. Oh, here's another galaxy, I believe. Nope. Now you could search the whole image using the advanced search. I'll toggle. And let's go to quasars. We'll just search for quasars and see what we get. Oh, wait a minute. So that's every frickin' quasar that's in this image, potentially in this image. Now I would have to zoom in now. I'm not going to attempt to zoom in because that's a lot of annotation and it's just going to be a little slow. So maybe we can do it. I see one right there. So that's a visible quasar right there, that star. Cool. How freaking cool is that? The rest are, there's another one right here. But anyways, as you can see, there's annotation tools. There's all kinds of ways to select objects to view. There's different types of searches. And if you ever wondered what a faint fuzzy was and you could never find it using like astrometry.net, or even I made a video years ago that talked about using Aladdin. Well, Aladdin is basically doing the same thing as this, but this is much easier because you don't have to mess around with uh, plate solving your image and then taking your image to another program and then going back to another program. It's just boom, right there in front of you. It's a simple interface. It works very well. And so far, I have not stumped this tool. It has always found whatever was in my image. So the Seti Astro Suite is an awesome addition to your astronomy toolkit, and definitely something worth your time, and it's free. So with that, I'm not sure I'm going to get another video out before the end of the year. I would like to wish everyone happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and clear skies. Have a great one, everyone.